Wow, welcome to my channel, which is going to be full of stories. Sad, as long as it's a story which has impact, value, I will always share with you. And please help me listen to this story to the end. It is one of this the man today I researched is one of the great men who contributed a lot in this in eastern and northern side of the country, Uganda. Let me tell you briefly about his background. He was born in Uganda, in eastern part of the country, especially in Mbale district. He was born in 18 in 1869. Wow. The guy was born in 1869 and died in 1820 in 1928. So if you even just think like, you see the year he was born in 1826, the story must be ancient story. And I read about more about him, which I'm going to share with you briefly. Kungulu was chosen by president of the Lukiko of Busoga. Busoga in Uganda is in eastern. It's also the eastern side of Uganda, but mainly in a place called Jinja. It's a district called Jinja, where the River Nile is located. Right now in our history of Uganda, especially in this eastern side, there is no way you can talk about colonialism in eastern and northern part without saying a name called Semei Kakungulu, because he contributed a lot. He helped a lot the colonialists to penetrate the side of the side of the country, because the colonialists were really looking for black people to help them, because first of all, as you being a white, for us we're being colonized by I think by Britain. So there's no way they could come to any village or any place without using at least a black man. And Semeka Kungulu was being used by the colonists to penetrate the eastern side of the eastern side of a country. But that's not my my topic, or my interest. Why I am telling you, or why I did a lot of research about Semeka Kongolo, or what he contributed is mainly what he contributed in the environment. From those years up to date, we are still having his contribution, and I really appreciate him for that. Semeka Kongolo planted a lot of trees. Everywhere Semeka Kungulu stepped, he had to leave a mark that is nothing but trees. He planted a lot of muvule trees, He planted the mango trees and used to plant them in rows. Right now we're eating those mango trees, especially the muvule trees. People most, okay, maybe especially in this developed what towns right now, they are cutting those as their timber to make them as what timber. But Semeka Kungulu did a lot of, he left a very big legacy. I love him because of tree planting. And the reason he was planting especially trees, you know those long ago our Africans, we didn't have clothes. These clothes were brought by the Western culture. But for us, our culture, we used to have, used to use trees. The trees they used to, like now that move, they could remove it is outside cover of the tree, then they could make what, a backcloth. Backcloth, that's what we used to wear as Africans, ancient Africans. That's what we used to use, not these clothes. So Semeka Kungulu planted a lot of mula trees just for clothes making. Everywhere you could go. He even planted mula trees in our borders, especially border of Uganda and Kenya. He planted a lot of trees there, mula trees, and mainly they use those things for cloth making. Of course, firewood. For us Africans, real Africans, we use firewood for cooking, and maybe they could like you could trim those the trees and what little, not to burn everything, but that is what Semeka Kungulu did, just to help us, and he has helped us a lot even up to now. Today I'm talking in 2024, and I'm telling you, Semeka Kungulu's products, or what he contributed in our Uganda's history, is still there, is still existing. That's why I really love Semeka Kungulu's contribution. Let me end there by saying thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and expect more stories, whether it is any like stories, especially ancient stories. That's what we expect. Thank you for listening, and kindly help me subscribe, like, and share this video. Bye bye.